Good morning everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 17. Check this out. So the kittens are tucking in the rest of Diego's breakfast that he left. I mean, they have their own breakfast over here. They've had some of that. And now they're tucking into Diego's. So if certain people have sore bellies later on today or in the morning, I'll know exactly why. The cheek of them. Just made Ali some scrambled eggs, some cheesy scrambled eggs on toast for his breakfast because we're going out later today, so it's like quite a late breakfast. It's about 11 o'clock now, so I'm giving him this now, hoping that he won't need no lunch because we've got to do some eating later on. So I don't want him to be eating all day. The one thing that Ali's really fussy about is eggs. The only eggs he really eats is like chopped up eggs with, when I do it in a mug with like a little bit of butter, salt and pepper. And he asked for scrambled eggs today, cheesy scrambled eggs. So he does eat scrambled eggs as well, but only when there's cheese in them. But other than that, he's not a fussy eater at all, so I can't really complain. So tradition. Was this 15? Yep. Snow in a can. Show it. Oh. Oh, hurts my toe. Snow in a can. Where's 15? 15, 15. Oh, 15. Bye bye dry skin, that's all I saw. Oh, it's more face masks! Yay! I've got face masks coming out my ears at the minute. Between these, my kale ones, the one from the Soap and Glory gift set and everything. But they never go wrong. I might do one this morning and have a bath before we go out. So on today's agenda, Ali and I are actually off to the Edinburgh Christmas markets. Can't freaking wait. I have been waiting weeks for this. I actually booked tickets for a couple of the rides, like when they went on sale. I think it was end of October, start of November. And I don't really need to because you can buy tickets then. I just wanted to make sure I had booked it and that I would be there on the 15th. If you're wondering why today is the 15th and we're opening up day 15, but you're watching on day 17, it's because, as I explained in day 15's Vlogmas, we were uploading this a little bit later because we are going to be out a bit later tonight. So Ali and I, we're having a bit of, not a chilled morning because we've got stuff to do. I've got housework, I've got ironing to do and a little bit of housework. Ali's actually got some homework to do. And then we're going to go up later on in this afternoon to the Edinburgh Christmas markets because we want to go on the big wheel at night. We want to see it at night when it's all lit up and pretty. It's actually the first time Ali and I will have been on the big wheel, so we're a little bit nervous about this. I think Ali's a little bit more nervous than I am. We both hate heights. We're not big ride people. I mean, it's not like an extreme ride or anything like that. It's just a big Ferris wheel. We've been on one before, but we've never been on anything that tall. It's been like little fairground type Ferris wheels. And this is quite a big one. And we're going to try some of the Christmas market food. We've got our eye on the cheese fondue. Well, when I say we, I mean me. Me has her eye on the cheese fondue because we went up into the Christmas markets a few weeks ago just for a quick squiz around, and Ali actually did get something for his lunch, but I never got nothing that day. But we did see lots of lovely food. I think Ali might end up with a crepe or two. So like I said this morning, we're really not doing anything that's vlog worthy, so we will come back and join you when we're ready to go to the Christmas market. All wrapped up and ready for the off. Are you ready? Are you ready? Nope. Always happens. He's never ready when we're ready. And I need to go to Scotland and get cash out because I don't actually know if they take card. I'm sure they do, but I'd just rather take cash because it's expensive and I want to know what I'm spending. There's a tip for you. Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside.
without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Oh my god, why did I come on the big wheel? It is freaking torture! It's actual torture with someone with a fury house. Do not come on it if you have a fury house. What are you saying, Ali?
Why are we going over again?
See, we go over twice. You go over twice. It's terrifying. Possibly 3 times. I did not enjoy this ride. I did not enjoy it. And we are back. I have walked straight in and made myself a coffee because, oh my god, it is bleeding freezing outside. The whole body part of me is warm because I've got my nice cozy jumper and my jeans on and all that. I should have wore thicker socks because even my cozy little boots, they're not keeping my feet so warm. It was freezing. Like, I tried to vlog as much as I could when I was out, but I couldn't feel my hands at one point, even through gloves. Like, I could not feel my hands. So I'm sorry if I didn't get as much footage as I think I have. I don't know what I managed to get. We were there for a good 3 or 4 hours before we came home, and it was really good. I really did enjoy it. We had so much fun. It was so freaking festive. How could you not feel in the Christmas spirit when you go to a winter wonderland, any winter wonderland, not just Edinburgh's, but Edinburgh's is one of the best, I have to say. I absolutely love it. It was crowded, it was packed with people, but it wasn't, I don't know, they seemed to have the flow kind of down. They had exits from one way and entrance in another way, so it seemed, it wasn't like that Primark experience I had last weekend. It was like busier than Primark was that weekend, but it just wasn't as claustrophobic feeling. Maybe because it was outside as well, but it was just just so busy, and I hate to see what it's going to be like next weekend, because in the weekend and the few days leading up to Christmas it is just 100 times busier than it was today. The only thing that I did not enjoy, as you may have gathered, was the big wheel. You know, for years and years there's the big wheel's been at Edinburgh for years. It used to be an old rickety metal thing, which no way would have went on that, but since they changed it quite a few years ago now, oh, there's a little fly. They changed it quite a few years ago now, so it's all quite modern, and it's like pods, and it looks so much safer. So I was like, this year I was like, I'm feeling brave, I'm gonna do it. I need to stop letting my fear overcome my reasons for doing things and stuff, and I really wanted to go on the big wheel and see the view of Edinburgh, but I'm not even kidding you, I don't even know, I was sitting backwards, so it might be something to do with that, but I just spat there. But the minute it moved, I was like, whoa, no, I need to get off, but of course there's no way I could get off, and there's no way I would create that big a commotion that I would have to get off, because that would be embarrassing. The queue was massive, and that would have meant coming off in front of all those people. I was so close to like bursting into tears at one point, especially when it got to the point at the top. It's actually fine, because what happens, you get on and then it moves a little bit, stops, and then it lets like people on at the pods at the bottom, then it'll move again, stop, let people on at the pods at the bottom, move again, stop, let people on at the pods. They do like 4 pods at a time where they're letting people off and on. That was the worst part, the first part. Then it goes for like 2 cycles, full cycles, and that actually was fine. The only bit I didn't like about that was when it got to the top, but as soon as it started to come down again, I was fine. I was absolutely fine, and I could actually look out at the views and stuff, and it was lovely. It was the first bit going round and up to the top, going backwards, that I hated, and I think it was because I was going backwards. As soon as I started to go forwards, I felt normal. It's just such a weird feeling, like being afraid of heights and stuff, and it's not something that you can control. People think it is, but it's not, because I was like, I'm doing this, and I didn't even think that it looked that bad when I was standing waiting on it, and then the minute you get on and it starts to go, you're just like, what even makes it worse is that it's right at the top of Princess Street Gardens, and then Princess Street Gardens is like layers going down, like it's levels going down to the bottom, and you can see all the levels as soon as you start to move. I think that makes me go, no. But I done it. I'm proud of myself that I done it. We actually done it. I'm proud that I never actually freaking kicked and screamed and got off of there, but that was more because I wasn't going to make a complete show of myself. I'm really sorry that I have passed my fear of heights onto Ali. I feel really bad about that, but he actually wasn't so bad as me. He was more nervous going onto it than I was, but as soon as we got on, he was a lot more calmer. He was better than I was, basically. So I've done it now. Won't be doing it again, but I'm glad to say I've done it now. Didn't really get to appreciate the views as much as I would have liked to, so I really wanted to actually vlog all the views and everything like that, but I think I started to vlog one tiny little snippet of one, and I was like, oh, shaky as hell. I was so shaky, I was shivering like a wreck, not only because of the fear of heights, because it was freezing, because those pods, they look like they're completely enclosed, but they're not. There's like a gap round the bottom, and then there's a little gap round the top, and it was flipping freezing. It was even colder, obviously, the higher up you go, and you're moving in that as well, so there's a draft being circulated. Oh, it was awful. Get off my stand. Yeah, so flipping freezing. Also, the carousel was really, really cold as well. But Ali and I did have a really good day, apart from the big wheel and the cold, but the cold didn't really put much of a dampener on it. We did go for a Costa straight afterwards, so we could sit in the warmth, warm up a little bit, and have a nice hot drink before we left. The food was freaking amazing. We had the chip on a stick. You would have seen all this. We had the chip on a stick, which was like thick crisps on a stick. I don't know, it was £5, ridiculously overpriced, because all it was one potato put through a slicer thing and then fried, and then it had the salt and vinegar shake stuff over it, which is really, really nice. And then Oh my god, the piece de resistance, the cheese fondue and the sourdough bread roll, that was so nice, lovely, absolutely loved that. And you could get flavours of the cheese fondue, so I picked the garlic one, and Ali actually says, I don't want that, Mum, so we'd agreed I would get that, and he would get a crepe or waffle or churros or something at the end. But actually he tanned half of that and I tanned half of it. It was so nice. I could have ate one each of them. They were really, really delicious. That was also £5 for a medium one. And then we looked for other stuff and all that, but Ali just kept going on about the fricassee that he had a couple of weeks ago when we went for a quick scout round. So we went and got a cup of that and it was so delicious. It's like smoky sausage with potatoes and cheese and just the ultimate warming comfort food. It was delicious. Oh, and onions as well. And then for pudding, Ali decided that he wanted churros and I wasn't going to have any, but because usually Ali would get all these like pudding stuff slathered with Nutella or some sort of cream thing. I don't do all that, but I did quite fancy a churro at the end, because all he got on it was the sugar, just the original churros, which was quite impressive for Ali. He was obviously feeling quite full, so I had one or two of them and they were really nice. And they were just like hot donuts, you know, when you just get hot donuts in Blackpool or something. It was just so delicious. Anyway, I just had a really good day. Oh, that's not food for me, that's food for Mark. Mark has been here, well, we've been out all day. He's been here welding, or actually he's doing the finishing touches to his welding, whatever that involves, because he's going to put his car in for its MOT this week. So he's been going like the clappers all weekend and he hasn't actually eaten. Like last night I got burritos out for him and he didn't want them when Ali and I were having them. And then he ended up going home and just not having them. So when I came home tonight, I was like, have you eaten today? He was like, I got a couple of sausage rolls from Greg's this morning. And I was like, I'm putting burritos in for you, because they were out already and they needed used up. So I put them in the oven for him. There's a quick side note. On the way home from the town, Ali and I stopped off at Sainsbury's because I wanted to go in and pick up some cheese for my Boxing Day, well, the cheese board for Christmas. I will do it on Christmas Day, I'll make it up on Christmas Day, but usually it doesn't get eaten or touched until Boxing Day with our Boxing Day buffet. And I wanted to go to Sainsbury's in particular because I do prefer their selection of cheese, and I also had some nectar vouchers that I'd saved up from last year, over the past year, and I wanted to use them to get my Christmas cheese. I thought that was just quite a good use for them. Also, I need to say, I've not said this before on my YouTube channel, my name's Tracy and I am a cheeseaholic, and I am so impressed with myself at how restrained I've been this year for my Christmas cheese board, because usually I just buy all the cheese, like all of it. So I'm going to show you what we got. It's not just cheese, I did pick up another few bits and bobs as well. And also I popped into Aldi as well because we had 40 minutes to wait on the bus and there was also an Aldi there. So I thought, why not just go into Aldi and have a look around and kill some time. So when I popped into Aldi, I really did intend just to have a look around and kill some time until our bus was coming. But I saw that they had these Christmas crackers and they were only £2.99 for 12, so I picked up 2 of these boxes. And these are actually Mark's job for Christmas Day. He's meant to be getting the crackers for Christmas Day, but in true Mark fashion, he's like, you just get them and I'll give you the money back. So I picked up these. I got these ones for the adults, which are like white and silver. One's got the snowflake and the other one says season's greetings. And I got these ones for the kids, these little character ones for the kids. A snowman, Santa, another snowman, and a reindeer. And I really don't go overboard with Christmas crackers. I really don't like to spend a lot of money, even when it's not my money. I mean, it's Mark's money. But nobody ever keeps any of the things in my family. Nobody ever keeps the things that they get from their Christmas crackers, because I've already got too many other presents and stuff on Christmas Day to keep. So usually all the stuff goes in the bin. I thought that was a really good price, because we were going to get the ones from Tesco, which are very similar to this, but they were £4, so I saved Mark £2. Yay! Hello Simba. You coming to join us? So like I said, I was quite restrained with my Christmas cheeses this year. Oh, I've got to hurry up, my battery's dying. I saw this little bad boy. How cute is he? I'm not a big fan of Wensleydale cheese with the flavourings in it. The only one I've really ever liked, I actually don't think was Wensleydale. I think it was Stilton with lemon. It tasted like cheesecake, and I haven't been able to find that for years in any of my local supermarkets anyway. But I saw this one, Wensleydale cheese with gingerbread, and it was so freaking cute I had to get it. I also got my President Brie, which is delicious. I really wanted the Le Rustique, which is my favourite one, but they only had that in camembert form. And also it stinks out the fridge, so I thought I'm just going to be quite good this year and just get a President one, because it's not as smelly as the Le Rustique, which is my favourite one. Got a Stilton. You need a Stilton on Christmas Day. I absolutely love Stilton. Never used to be the biggest fan of it until I actually worked on a deli in Sainsbury's, would you believe, back in the day, and tried every single cheese that was sold on that counter, which is the only way that you're able to tell the customers or advise customers, isn't it? Also picked up a goat's cheese. They didn't have my favourite, which is Chèvre Blanc, and I just picked up this because this is the next best thing. This is also a spready one, which I love that because it's easier to put on the crackers. This one is not for me. This is for Mark and Dali. They both love the German smoked cheese. They both love this, so this is more for them than me. I mean, I'll probably tuck into these ones and my camembert, and they'll tuck into this, and this is for Ali. I actually really wanted to get him the one with jalapenos, which I think I got from Asda or Tesco a couple of months ago, and he loved it. But they never had that in Sainsbury's, so I just picked him up the cheese and ham one, because he really does love the Primula cheese. And I've also got a lot of cheddar in the fridge, so we're sorted for the cheese board. And yes, this is me being restrained. I picked up a 4-pack of tuna for me to take to work. Well, I'm not going to take the tins, I'm going to make sandwiches to take to work. Got a bag of sugar because I've run out. I got iron brew because I've run out. Yes, I've went through a whole 24-pack in just a week. Well, not just me, to be honest with you. Ali's been helping me out, but yeah, that's quite bad. I got some rolls for tomorrow night for when I'm at work. I've left out some pulled pork for Mark and Ali to have pulled pork rolls, and I'm going to have just pulled pork on its own when I get home from work. And I got a loaf of wholemeal bread because we've none. I got these because, God, when I done my Asda order last week, it just came. Thought I had enough washing powder to last at least another few weeks until the end of the month, or at least until Christmas. You know, I done my fresh Christmas shop, but I've run out already. So I picked up these because I just thought these look quite nice, and they were only £5, and it's for 30. Is it 30 washes? Yeah, 30 washes. So I picked up them. Just thought, I don't think I've tried that fragrance before. And I got Ali a box of cereal because he's not got any cereal. He only has, well, he does have a couple of the porridge pots left, so I'm going to be chucking them at him over the next couple of days. And that's what I got. I only actually spent £10. Like, from my own money, I only gave out £10 because the Sainsbury's came to £25 and I had £15 in Nectar vouchers, which covered the cheese. That covered my cheese, and the £10 was just for everything else. And then obviously the crackers, I did pay for them, but Mark's given me the money back for them, so that's it all sorted. So now all I have to get for Christmas Day is puddings and the fresh stuff, potatoes and carrots, peas and Brussels sprouts, and I think that's it. I'll go through it all Tuesday or Wednesday when I'm not at work and that, and I'll make sure that I've got everything, and I'll check with my brothers that they've got everything sorted at their end. But I do think that's it for the Christmas dinner, apart from the fresh stuff, which I'm going to go out next Sunday night with my brother, because I've got to carry like four or five bags of potatoes and stuff. I don't want to be carrying that, and it's too little to get like a delivery or anything, but it's too heavy to carry on my own on the bus. So my brother, he's going to take me next Sunday night after work. He finishes at like between 9 and 10, but he's going to take me after his work, and we're going to get the stuff, because Monday and Tuesday next week I will not have the chance to go. So Sunday is really the only time that I'm going to get to go. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please like it if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 18, which is 1 week to go. One more week to Santa.
Don't look at me like that.